Welcome everyone to Marvel Hub. This is DK Dynamite, and according to Charles Murphy over on the Marvel Studios Spoilers Reddit, these will be the films of Phase 4 after Spider-Man Far From Home releases. So we have Black Widow on May 1st, 2020. We then have The Eternals on November 6th, 2020. And we then have Black Panther 2, February 12th, 2021. We have Doctor Strange 2 on May 7th, 2021, and we have Shang-Chi on November 5th, also in 2021. We then have an unknown movie on February 18th, 2022, and last but not least, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on May 6, 2022. So there was a link that he dropped in this article, and for some reason when you click the link, the information is no longer available. The site has been taken down. Not sure why, but that could mean that this is in fact some credible information, and Disney doesn't want this out on the internet. But in terms of what I think of this list here, I'm a bit discouraged that there isn't any information about a Spider-Man 3, a Captain Marvel sequel, or anything else that we're expecting to release throughout Phase 4. And in all honesty, as we all know, Sony of course is in charge of the release dates for any Spider-Man sequels or anything involving that character. So maybe within a year or so they'll come out and give us a release date for another sequel to Spider-Man, which would probably come out on February 18, 2022. But there are other films as well that could also take that place. We have Captain Marvel 2, and maybe even some sequels to films that we'd all expect, like Ant-Man. So we never know. Maybe February 18, 2022 is something related to Spider-Man, Ant-Man, or Captain Marvel. Those are the movies we're expecting to come out in Phase 4, but we could all be surprised that we could end up seeing something completely different that nobody is expecting. But because James Gunn is also doing Suicide Squad 2, or the reboot to that film franchise, that's why Guardians Volume 3 is being pushed back to 2022, which I'm a bit disappointed about because it's been a while since we've had a Guardians film, and obviously it was supposed to come out right after Endgame, but due to all that controversy and due to him signing on for another project, that's why they pushed that movie back. But I'm also going to say, in terms of The Eternals and Shang-Chi, I'm not opposed to those films. They're probably going to end up being some really nice blockbuster events, something we're all going to really love when they come out. But since they are some type of unknown characters, or characters that aren't really on even the C-list of Marvel characters, they might not do that well. And in all honesty, they're almost taking up the spot for, or taking up the slots at least, for films that we are expecting, like Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man 3. But they might end up being some pretty damn good films that are worth those slots, and that's why Marvel is confident to place them in Phase 4. But we also saw some comments here on the Reddit asking why there aren't any Fox characters in Phase 4, and it was confirmed that they cannot use any of these Fox characters or any of those that were acquired from Fox until late 2021. So by the time all that paperwork goes through, by the time they can actually start writing scripts, we could expect them to actually make an appearance in Phase 5, maybe Phase 6 if we're lucky, but definitely nowhere in Phase 4. I think the most we'll get is maybe some type of post-credit scene or some type of hint towards these Fox characters at the very end of Phase 4 when they're actually allowed to be used in the MCU. But as of right now, they're definitely not allowed to make any plans or developments with those Fox characters until, once again, all that paperwork goes through in 2021. And once again, as a reminder, Sony is in charge of announcing any Spider-Man related sequels or any appearances that he'll have in the MCU, so they might end up announcing that a year from now. But keep in mind, take this all with a grain of salt, and these leaks are never 100% accurate. We've even had Kevin Feige himself announce the lineup for Phase 3, and that ended up changing later down the line as well. We didn't get an Inhumans film. We ended up getting a Spider-Man film in the place of that. So once again, Sony can come in and just change this release slate as much as they want to accommodate for Spider-Man. We never know. Maybe the ending of Phase 4 could be extended. They can add in some Fox characters unexpectedly. We just never know. So let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. This has been DK Dynamite. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn notifications on to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Marvel news and information. And peace out, everyone.